Hey beautiful souls, welcome in. This new reading is part of my new format that I was guided to do. Everything that I do is guided by the divine. So this is your health and well-being reading. Just remember, this is not professional advice. I'm not a medical professional. If you need to seek professional advice, please do so. But we'll get some insights into your health and well-being and what the divine would like you to start doing in order to move forward with happiness and joy. Okay, that's lovely. And also remember, I have now moved my divine daily downloads, my insights before sunrise, to a shorts format. So have a look at the shorts if you're interested in those daily readings. And also the quick pick a card, I'm going to put that in a short format as of today. And also I will do a weekly longer form video for quick pick a card also. All right, so let's get started. And we're starting with the self-care. Oh, that came out fast. Oh, and there's two of them. Wow, they flew. Oh, breathe and focus. This has been a repeat message for you to get into some kind of meditation and relaxation routine, because we have focus here and there's a list of to-do things to do. Let go of all of those things that play on your mind. Let go of the to-do list. Things will get done in their own time. Take some time for yourself to breathe, to meditate, because the calmer you are, the more time slows down and the easier it is to get things done. And if you focus on what you don't want, there's a good chance you might get it. Focus on what you do want instead. So taking time for the self, and this will help you to focus. This will also give you the energy to get more things done also. Getting organized is what I'm getting. And this is my absolute yes list. Well, haven't we made many of those? Forget the list. You already know what needs to be done. The thing that nags at you most is the thing that you should begin with. Yes, do what you can and leave the rest to the divine. But taking time at the beginning of the day, taking time for yourself to meditate. If you're not very good at meditating, it's really good to get into the bath. So have a bath. And also water helps to conduct divine messages and meditation. So get into the routine of having a bath and relaxing if you can find that time. But just take a couple of minutes every morning to clear your mind, clear that to-do list out of your head so that you can make room for feeling good about yourself, is what I'm getting to say to you. Oh, and we have the High Priestess. Yes, meditation. It's written in your hands. Things to do with fate. Perhaps you're interested in these things as well. Mystery. There's a mystery of life unfolding around you. With the High Priestess here, getting into your psychic ability, getting into your meditational energy. There's something here that you need to do that will pave the way for divine messages to come directly to you, to grow your psychic ability. It's almost like you already know what you should be doing for your health, but you keep putting it off. That's what these lists do. These lists, you know, they just overwhelm us and then we can't do anything. But we do what needs to be done in the moment can be a really good way to approach your life. And don't stress about those things that don't get done. Who cares if the laundry basket's overflowing? Who cares if you didn't do the dishes that night? I mean, really, who cares? Take some time out for yourself and all will be done. Also asking for help with the hand here, a helping hand, asking for divine guidance, asking for help from others. Is something that you need to learn to do to go forward. You can't do it all on your own, so reach out and ask for help. But you already know, you're in the knowing here with the High Priestess. It's just you're scrambling all the time because you're a little bit overwhelmed is what I'm getting. In this deck, the High Priestess also signifies the arteries. So the arteries are the blood vessels, obviously, that carry oxygen rich blood away from the heart and deliver it to the tissues of the body. So there's something here to do with clearing the blood, clearing the bloodlines also. So on a spiritual level, clearing all of that chaos and karma out of your life once and for all. It's time to begin again. But also circulating. So this is to do with your blood and oxygen and circulating. So you need to be able to breathe deep. You need to get some good, beautiful oxygen into your lungs. That's the other thing you can do if you're not very good at meditating. Just go for a walk around the block. If you've got the kids screaming and everybody's demanding attention from you, well, just walk out that door and walk around the block for 5 minutes. If you've got little ones, put them in a playpen. Yes, this is what our parents used to do from us 70s kids. This is what our parents used to do before everybody was shock horror, leaving your kids for a few minutes in the home alone. Oh dear, yes, how irresponsible. Well, that's why everybody's stressed, because they're too afraid to just go outside and take a break from their parental routines and responsibilities. So there could be something here to do with stress and high blood pressure. The High Priestess is asking us to meditate. You're being encouraged to take a patient approach, because the High Priestess is very serene, she's very patient, and staying alert to opportunities and changes in a situation. But we also have to take the opportunity to change our lives, to change ourselves, to take that time, to take those little moments. How many times have you started an exercise routine on your list only to ignore it later? It's almost like you did it in your head. Yeah, well, that's no good for your body. Yeah, I'm a little bit like that. I do it all in my head. And then I think, oh God, I'm exhausted. Yes, the mind is very exhausting. The mind takes up a lot of energy. The calmer the mind, the more energy we have for other things within our bodies, within our lives. This is also telling us that there are mysterious forces at play, so it can seem as though several coincidences collide to give you an almost ordained outcome. So we have fate here, it's written in the hands, and everything will come into its natural order and balance. But you must put yourself first, you must put your spiritual practice first, you must clear out the bloodlines, whether that's spiritually, karmically, or physically. There's something here to do with circulation. The universe is, moves in mysterious ways, but it's all for your greater good. You may not be aware of the oxygen that is being delivered to you through the arteries of fortune, but you will certainly see the positive results. So really, all you need to do is, yes, be practical on the one hand, but really on the other hand, put yourself first so that you can give oxygen to others, so that you can be that vibrant and beautiful parent that you need to be, so that you can be that beautiful and vibrant friend that you need to be, or that support person. The High Priestess is very much a support person, an advisor, also could be a health professional as well, or taking classes. Yes, taking some kind of classes, that's the other thing. The gym's never very good unless you love the gym, unless you're a gym junkie, but there might be classes in your local area that you may join that gets you into the routine of meditating, or just enjoying some time together with some new people. Yes. Walking that fine line with the High Priestess here between life and death, rebirth. So you're needing to birth a whole new life. You need to follow your fate. You cannot resist. Whenever we resist things, whenever we feel resistance in our body, that's when we feel the tension. That's when the blood pressure rises. That's when we start to get flustered. So, when you start to feel that way, take a moment, okay? And it's these little moments that you take for yourself that build up in the long run into a routine of self-care. Okay, one more. And we have, and wealth. Didn't it say that? The universe is working in mysterious ways to bring you wealth and health. So what is it? Early to bed, early to rise makes the person healthy, wealthy and wise. 10 of Pentacles, and we have the kidney and the stomach here. So also watching what you eat. Try not to eat things that are too heavy when it comes to nighttime. The High Priestess and mystery is all about the moon as much as anything else. So try not to snack at night. These look like fortune cookies, which is beautiful. But yes, nighttime snacking. It's best to have a piece of fruit. Kiwi fruit are wonderful for nighttime snack because they're sweet and they're delicious and they're very, very good for you. So if you're going to snack, try and snack on something that isn't too hard to digest. Yes, and also thinking about eradicating heavy wheats and sugars and things like that out of your body to come to this beautiful healthy body. And the kidneys, making sure that you hydrate. Yes, making sure that you hydrate. When we eat a lot of carbohydrates, they dehydrate us. So there's something here to do with carbohydrate. You could also be thinking about working in the health industry. So the Ten of Pentacles, the family room, yes, there is wealth, but what is wealth without health? Yes, the Ten of Earth, the Ten of Pentacles here. And also the kidneys are filters. So there's something here to do with filtering your water, filtering the food that you eat, filtering your body. And this is as much a spiritual act as it is a 3D way of living, way of life. Yeah, it's almost like you're just going to decide, you know, I've had enough of the caffeine, I've had enough of the stress, I've had enough of all of this. I'm going to open myself up to the mysteries of life. I'm going to let the divine guide me. I'm going to take time, 5 minutes for yourself, just 5 minutes of relaxation. That's all you need to start with. And another good thing, if you lack focus, if you have trouble with focus, if you're a little bit ADHD, then definitely don't, you know, be drinking coffee. But if you put a little like mark or a dot on the wall, on a blank wall. So if you have a blank wall, put a chair in front of the blank wall, put a dot on the wall and just look at the dot and concentrate on your breathing. It's a really good way to focus and build up slowly but surely. If you have ADHD kids, it's a really good way to help them to focus, along with doing puzzles. Puzzles are good for that too. So wealth, opulence and tradition, breaking the traditions of bad health I'm getting. The Ten of Earth tells us about traditional professions such as law, medicine and Bohemian artists. The High Priestess is the ultimate Bohemian. So according to this, it's like you need to get into that heartfelt flow in order to reach your Ten of Earth. The thing is that I'm getting here with the high blood pressure, with the stress, is that maybe the traditional path isn't really the path for you. There could be something here to do with family planning, mysteries and detective work, getting onto a path less traveled. You may have been pressured to take a traditional path, but at the end of the day, what is traditional? What is traditional? There's been thousands of years and centuries of meditation and spiritual work. So if that's not tradition, I don't know what is. So getting into the tradition of alchemy, getting into the traditions of spirituality, yes. And this is where your path lies to your wealth as well. Don't worry about money. You're going to have plenty of it, is what I'm getting to say to you. And the universe works in mysterious ways. It's almost like this money is going to come out of thin air so that you can focus on something that you really do love, focusing on yourself. Because money takes up a big part of our mind. Money takes up a great part of our energy. Too much focus on money, yes, is really what is blocking spirituality at the end of the day. Yeah, oh, I have to earn money, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to be perfect. No, you don't. Take some time out for yourself and everything will come clear. You're going to have a brilliant idea is what I'm getting. Or there's something you're thinking about doing, it's going to pay off financially, turning your hobbies into a business, turning your spiritual practice or your health practice into a business. Yes. And then we have, I noticed the fish here. So, Pisces energy, the lungs. I can choose the thoughts I think about my food. Okay. People respond differently to the food because the food is not the constant, the thought is. It is the way you are thinking about food that is making the difference. So a new way of thinking about food, and also just remember that the body is a self-healing machine. Yes, it is. All we have to do is take out the stress, take out the worry, take out the fear, and our body immediately starts to feel healthier and better. But this is a mixture of that, knowing that your body can heal itself, but you need to help it. You need to assist your body. You need to start thinking about food in more positive ways, or stop thinking about food full stop. And putting good food into your body is very, very important, and eating less food. We overwork our stomach, which takes up a lot of energy, and the stomach is also a mind. It has its own thoughts and feelings, as we already know. So only eat when you're hungry, and when you do eat food that is good for you. If you have unhealthy ideas around food and diet, it's time to let go of that. It's better to eat 5 small healthy meals a day than it is to have one big carbohydrate-filled meal a day. When you stop worrying about your weight and your size, and when you stop worrying about all of these things, it's funny how all of a sudden your body starts to find its own healthy balance, and everybody is a different shape and a different size. So this is about purification, rethinking about what you're eating, rethinking about your stress levels, taking the focus off day-to-day traditional routines and focusing on yourself and your health, and your wealth will come. Okay, love to you. Bye.